everybody, welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I'm doing a gift request today from none other than DJ, which is now what I call him because he's playing DJ vicariously through me, Jacob Herricks. Jacob, shout out to you. Thank you. Jacob sent me this shirt, which I will be wearing from time to time on the channel. I already have. Don't California my Texas. I love when nouns are used as verbs because I know exactly what that means. And way more than a Jersey boy might otherwise know, but I pay attention. Cross-Canadian Ragweed, carry you home. Let's see what we got here. There are two CCRs in the music world. Creedence Clearwater Revival and Cross-Canadian Ragweed. Here we go. I don't know this song, BTW.
One day Jesus, he's gonna come back saying nothing this. You're getting way off track. All the stealing, cheating, lying, all the little babies crying. Well, I tell you, I can't take it more. 'Cause I died for your sins so long ago. It seems you forget with every day that rolls. I'm gonna stop it all right now before it gets way out of control.
Kinda is.
Everybody gonna stand in line when it comes to the judgment time. Pick the side of the fence that you're on when it comes to carrying you home. Now if you wanna kill and die for your God, that's your prerogative. But I'll tell you that you're wrong. I thank God he's an understanding man, but I don't think that's part of his plan. 'Cause he wants us all to live in harmony, take care of one another when we need. So if you want to rant and rave, murder and corrupt, stay away from the ones that I love. And everybody gonna stand in line when it comes to the judgment time. Pick the side of the fence that you're on when it comes to carrying you home.
I love this instrumentation. I'm going to say this, regardless of what one's faith is, having those higher ideals, the things that we shoot for, the notion of a judgment day, which is a common theme in a number of religions, is that has probably kept a lot of things from going wrong in this world. And whether or not there is a judgment day, the way that it's depicted in the New Testament or the Messiah coming in the Hebrew Bible, whatever our ideas are of, man, I don't want to have done wrong in this lifetime, because if I'm judged at some point, and even if that judgment day doesn't happen, it still keeps us acting more civilly with one another. So, I mean, I listen to songs like this and I'm like, there is a beauty to be found in the idea of finding ways to keep ourselves in check so we get along better with one another. I don't know. That's why I cannot stand mean-spiritedness even, let alone killing and all that. That stuff just doesn't even compute for me. That guitar. Percussion is good in this.
I'm not pointing fingers, don't get me wrong, 'cause I drink and smoke and cuss, and I carry on. This is my opinion, that's all that it is. To let you know my devotion is his. Well, I'll admit that I'm not a saint. I know what I can, and I know what I can't do. I can't judge your right from your wrong. You are you, and I am my own. I don't read the Bible every day. I can't understand most of it anyway, but I know where I'll go when my number is shown. And everybody gonna stand in line when it comes to the judgment time. Take the side of the fence that you're on when it comes to carrying you home. Carrying you home.
It's a setting.
Carrying you home. Carrying you home.
Well, that cut off quick at the end. That, I love that. I love honesty and stuff, because you get some folks who just preach their version of whether it's usually proselytizing is big in Christianity. It's not big in Judaism. It's very different approaches to things. But when people come across as like all sorts of holy because they know what the Bible says, or they think they know what it says, I love it when people say, just here's who I am. I'm not judging you. I'm not preaching. I'm not a saint. I smoke, I cuss, I drink. What did I say? Smoke, cuss, drink. Yeah, I don't read the Bible every day. All this stuff. Like, this is just my opinion. I love it when people say that. Where people get into trouble in the world, where they annoy people, and I've done this in years past when I was into hardcore fundamentalist Christianity years ago, where you just think you're so right. That makes everybody else wrong who has a different idea than you do, a different belief than you. And the bottom line is, like, you'll never get into trouble if you say, this is what I believe, or this is my opinion. I read this in a certain version of the Bible. This is what I believe. The problems we get into is when we say, and you're wrong. That's where we now have conflict. It's like, now I've become uppity, and it's just an unpleasant thing. And that's why I say, I don't care what someone's faith is. What I care about is, are they kind? That's what I look at in this world. Because however it's hard in this world to be kind. There are so many things that happen to us along life's path that could make us mean, nasty, hateful, vengeful, all that. Anybody who's managed to remain calm, whatever is their like personal structure or infrastructure of beliefs and ideas that keeps them kind, I don't want them changing to my views of anything, because that might change the ingredients in the cake, and they might not remain as kind. So that's my idea. I'm going to rate that song. I normally don't rate theologically minded songs, but this was different. I really liked it. The number that popped into my head, Jacob, was a 9.2. The instrumentation was fantastic. The percussion could be overlooked in this thing, but it just sort of had this. It was very different. I don't even know what they were using for it. Maybe it was somebody's hand on a drum, different type of drum, but it was really, really well done. So there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. I sure enough did. So Jacob, thank you again, my friend. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.